All right, drive safe. And there you go, my friend is leaving. He's very happy with the Auxbeam lights. They look really nice and really good. And hello and welcome to another exterior video where I work on my truck. Sometimes I'm successful, sometimes I'm not. On today's video I'm not working on my truck. I have a friend coming over anytime soon now, and we're gonna be working and installing some rock lights on his truck. He already has some rock lights, but the ones he has, just a simple blue lights and nothing else. But he's changing them around. He got an Auxbeam rock lights, so he's coming over, and so we're gonna do the install. Alright guys, my friend is here, and here's the lights that we're gonna be installing. This is an Auxbeam rock lights. It's one of the best in the lineup that they have. They are pretty big, but they are super bright. They are WRGB, meaning they have a true white light output. He got 8 of them, so we're gonna install 4 lights in each wheel well, and then we're gonna mount 2 more on each side of the frame, shining down. That way he's gonna have a really nice light output, really nice illumination underneath, and they're gonna look really nice. So the lights come with a remote, of course, but for the most part you can connect to your phone and you can control with the phone. So we have all the lights in here. There is 4 more in here. He has 8 lights. We have a manual over here, a quick setup guide, and a spreadsheet what's included in the kit. We have our main controller over here. This is gonna go to the power and the ground. This is gonna go to the lights. We have 2 leads out, but also these rock lights come with a really cool feature with a brake light. So basically we're gonna run a separate wire all the way to the brake lights and connect to this blue light. And what's gonna happen, whenever he pushes the brakes, no matter what light he has on, blue, green, whatever light, is gonna turn, all the lights gonna turn to red. That's pretty cool. First of all, we're gonna remove all the old lights, remove all the old wiring, and gonna start mounting this up.
Much later.
Alright guys, after a little bit of time crawling on the truck, the old lights are out, and some of them are even already damaged. They were mounted too close to the muffler or something and they melted. So all of this is out. Now we're gonna spend some time organizing and routing all the new lights and mounting. Depending on your car, it's gonna be pretty much easy. We're gonna be using these magnets that we're gonna mount over here, and we're just gonna snap it to the frame. Very nice and easy. Now also this controller, the main controller, we're probably gonna mount it somewhere over here, and then start running these 2 leads on both sides of the truck. Gonna have our power over here connected, going back to the switch panel, and we're gonna bring the brake light to this blue light. Okay, so this is pretty much gonna be the layout. We're gonna have 2 lights in each wheel well. Just gonna put it over here with a magnet, and then these 2 lights also with the magnets. I'm thinking to put it over here. Probably maybe gonna make some kind of bracket. That way they can be mounted on the frame like that, shining down. Other ways they're gonna be just shining outside, and I don't want to put them over here so they don't get damaged. I mean, I can always just mount them over here, one over here and one over here. This could be actually a good idea as well. They're out of the way, so maybe even that will work. I'm not gonna put them inside here because I did it on my truck, and when the lights are on, this obstructing all the lights and it's not really shining good. Alright, so we're gonna use these magnets, and they're rubberized magnets, so they're pretty good. And just simply gonna put it somewhere here. And the good thing about it is on the magnets we can always kind of adjust it, move it around. Now I'm gonna secure the wire, bring it down to the frame again, and do the remaining lights like that. The 2 for the middle with the magnets, but the lights at the front over here, because we have a plastic over here, I'm gonna do exactly the same thing what I did with my truck, and use these screws and just screw it to the plastic, and then just guide the wires along the way and do all the interconnection. Okay guys, so to mount the lights under the frame, I made 4 of these kind of simple brackets. So they're gonna be with 2 magnets again, mounted to the frame like that. And the actual lights itself over here, I'm just gonna use the 2 self toppers and screw it in here. That way the light's gonna be out of the way of the harm's way, out of the rocks or everything, and they're gonna give a better light underneath. Now these brackets, they're already painted, so that's kind of good thing, but we're gonna paint the edges for the most part, and this part gonna paint it black so it doesn't stick out. Gonna try to do a couple of light coats first or something. I said light coats, and of course I go heavy. Now gonna let it dry, apply another light coat later. In the meantime, as it dries, gonna start routing all the wires. Okay guys, so this is pretty much how all the brackets for the frame gonna look. 2 magnets on the side to mount to the frame. The lights itself just screwed to the bracket, and 2 wires coming through the back. Because also there is a magnets in the back, we can pass the wires behind it, and we can just attach it anywhere over here, and that's it. That fits perfect. I can lift it up a little more to hide them out of the way, and that's it. They are protected over here. So now I'm gonna do all 4 of them like that and start connecting all the wires. Okay guys, so now to mount the light over here on the plastic, I'm actually gonna make a little hole over here to pass the wires under. I just removed it, make sure there's nothing in there. There's nothing in there, so that way the wire is gonna be hidden and go inside, go into the first light over here, and the other end is gonna go to the top, to the main controller. Okay guys, so all the lights are installed, they are in place. The way the lights are wired up, they all go in series, because we have a wire coming in and wire going to the next light and the next light and the next light, so this can be very easy to interconnect. I have the wheel wells lights in place, so now as I'm connecting all the lights, I'm gonna run a wire for the brake light as well. Gonna take it to the brake light and make a connection, so that's gonna be feeding our switch. Whenever the brake lights are applied, it's gonna turn all the lights red. Now to interconnect the lights, it's very easy, and I really like this setup that each light has 2 lines in and out. It eliminates a lot of wiring slack, because before it used to be to each light you have wire going. So now to interconnect them, all you have to do is just match these pins, slide it in. There is a rubber gasket over here, and then tighten it up just like that. So once I have everything connected, I'm gonna connect the wires, the lights to the switch panel. We're gonna test them, and then I'm gonna zip tie everything in place. Alright, so I have our trigger wire. I run it under a frame. It's not fixed up yet, so now I'm gonna bring it to the front so we can connect it to our brake light over here, and the other end I have over here. So now, depending on your car, just gotta determine which one is the positive cable over here, and that's where we're gonna splice it in. Alright guys, so we have our light coming out from a brake light over here, which is gonna tie into the blue light of the Auxbeam control module. Then we have the red wire, which I'm gonna run to the WOS switch, and the ground cable gonna connect it over here, and that's it. Pretty much that's it for all the connections. Okay guys, so the wiring connection is done over here. Everything is heat shrinked and nice. So now just gonna spend some time organizing all the wires, tuck them all away nice and neat, put zip ties here and there. Then I'm gonna reconnect the wire over here to the switch, make sure no wire is hanging anywhere, and it's time to test it. Okay guys, the module is installed right here. Maybe it's not the most cleanest install over here, but it's zip tied to the wires over here, so it's not gonna go anywhere. I think it's fine. All the lights are installed. I really like how these ones came out. There's no wires visible over here for these lights. They're all hidden under the plastic. The lights on the frame are installed as well, out of the harm's way. They can always be adjusted, moved up if need to be. We have a light in the back over here installed as well, and it's tied into the brake light, and a switch wiring is done as well. So now it's nothing else to do, just power up the truck and test the lights, make sure they work. Alright guys, the moment of truth. The truck is running, so my friend is gonna push the power button now for the lights. Alright, and the lights are on, and right now they just going through the different cycles because they have multiple outputs and stuff, but they look pretty good. They just cycle through all the lights just to show off what kind of light output they have. So once you have everything installed, when you have the app installed, bring up the Bluetooth and connect to the lights. The app, go to all the devices and connect to the rock lights over here in the app. So now it's saved up. So now we can control the lights. So we have a solid, let's go to the solid green, solid red. It changes the color to the blue. Now this option over here, a strobe light, if we enable that, the light's going to be blinking in particular light, and we can change the speed at which speed it's blinking. That's pretty cool as well. So you can actually have like a strobe function on a light, and you can control it. You can change the brightness as well, but we don't want strobe right now, so let's change it to the red one, green one. There's multiple functions over here. The white one, so it actually has a white light. but I'm pretty sure my friend's gonna run for the most part the blue light. Now if he was to push the brakes, there you go, he pushes the brakes and all the lights turn red. I know now it's the daytime, it doesn't look as good maybe, but the lights are pretty bright, so yeah, works pretty good. And of course, beside the mobile, which I'm pretty sure everybody's gonna use the mobile, it also comes with this nice simple remote with the presets, quick change of colors on the remote as well. The Auxbeam lights are installed, they're working pretty good. I'm gonna try to attach a video how they shine in the dark, but they look pretty good. Alright, drive safe. And there you go, my friend is leaving. He's very happy with the Auxbeam lights. They look really nice and really good. So the install is not too hard, and the way these rock lights are designed is pretty nice as well. I really like the way you run the wires, so much easier and nice. There is less mess of wires to deal with. So on this note, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you might find it helpful, and as always, until next time, everybody, bye.